Hello everybody! I thought it might be cool if we take a tour of my setup for my Erin Condren Life Planner for 25-26, so 2025 to 2026. I am obsessed with this planner and I'm counting down the days until I get to use it. Really excited. So first I went ahead and added this really beautiful planner band. I love these so much more than the planny packs because I can still see my beautiful cover behind there. I also love that it is the beautiful blush color. I think that's really cool. And then I have my two favorite pens in here, the Zebra Blend and my EC dual tip marker. But we're going to take that off just so we can take a look at the planner. But what is cool about this is it is adjustable. So if you wanted to put it like on a bigger planner or on the A5 size, you could use it on whatever planner you want. The one downside that I'm seeing, because I do take my planner everywhere, and I don't know if you can tell on here, but it is starting to get dirty. So I'm going to probably try to like wash that out with some dish soap, but the lighter color, it looks like it is going to get dirtier faster. So that is something to keep in mind that I did not. So yeah, I'm rough on my planners. They go everywhere with me and around my house. So I have in here, I put my name in my planner, which is super exciting. And I used name stickers from, I think her shop is called The Proud Planner, something like that. I will link it down below. And then I added this snap-in pocket divider or something like that, but it has places where you can slip stuff in here. And what I'm going to put on the front is something with like important dates, or maybe I might even print out like my kids, because my kids go to the same school district. I might put like their school schedule here or something like that, Maybe even, I don't know, just something where I can have reference things right here in the very front of my planner. I think that would be really cool. And then I put my clear dots right here that I'm going to use in the next section, which I actually like tabbed off because I'm not going to be using it like all the time. I'm just going to be using it for reference. So I actually went ahead and like closed it basically with this priorities and to-do Edivi magnetic to-do list thing, and then on the back it actually has this, so I could use either side. I could use both sides. So yeah, definitely excited to have that little addition in there. I bought this last year and never used it, and I definitely want to try to get more into using that. Some of this stuff is the same from my setup video or my move-in video, but other things have changed, so I wanted to give you guys kind of like some progress updates. I think I'll probably do like a final walkthrough when we get really close to starting in July, but this is kind of where it's at for now. So then in here, I don't think there's anything. Oh, there is something else new. Let's take this off for a second. So we'll go into this section, and I was gonna do like a snap-in section with the key, but then I realized I could just put the key right down here in the bottom. I put in teacher grading days, teacher work days, PD for our teachers, holiday breaks for my kids' school, the last day of school, the first day of school, cycle day 1 for me, a holiday, and I just will circle that with pen. I figured that would be really easy to see that way. So then that's holidays, and then birthdays, anniversaries, and vacation. I may add to this list as I go through the year and see like what things are really standing out to me. How am I using this? But I really like that we have this bottom space that we can use as well as the top space up here. So then I don't even have to make anything to snap in. I can just write right on here. I think that's really cool. And then I decided that I was going to use this section for goals. Somebody suggested that to me in the comments of a previous video, and I think that's great. So I'm going to have a personal goal, a professional goal, and a health goal. So for each month, I'm going to have one goal for each, and then maybe I will use my habit trackers to track those goals or something like that. So excited to have that into this space. And then I added May in here. I still have not gone through and added all of my May everything in here, but you know, we'll get there. We will get there. So there's that. I haven't done June yet. I actually have both of those here. So I think maybe in a upcoming video we'll have to plan June together. I really want to do like 2 spreads together basically with 2 planner cake kits and show you kind of how that would look, and how I'll have one with a divider and or one with a dashboard and one without. So yeah, I'm excited to do that. That's kind of an idea that I've been having because I'm going to have the same things written on there, but I definitely want to have both calendars completed. Number one, so that I can just have like a completed planner when the end of the year comes, and then so that I can potentially look back and reference things if I need to as I move through the year. So it'll be really nice to have those. And then I added my first currently page for July. So I am going to use this space for my currently pages each month. And I did go ahead and purchase one more. So I will have the full 11. And then I have my July monthly. And then I made some changes to this. So what I'm going to do is this page right here before we get to the weeklies is going to be my monthly steps. So this is going to be a wellness space that I'm going to be using in my planner this year. And then what I went ahead and did is, I think I showed this in like a way that you can customize your EC planner. If you can imagine for a minute, we're gonna have to all use our imagination because I'm not putting these down yet because I don't have my July kit and I definitely don't want to do my plan with me this early. We're gonna have to just play pretend. So basically this will go here. So I'll have a full thing. Let's see, and that's kind of hard to see. It's kind of blurring out there. Okay, so we're going to put a bunch of habit trackers here. I will still also have my weekly habit trackers, but we're going to have all of our monthly habit trackers there. And then let's see, how are we going to do this? Then we'll have a to-do list on the bottom. So that will go, oh, you can't even see that. Okay, so then we'll have a to-do list on the bottom, and these Planner Kate inserts fit right inside of the dashboard or the monthly kits that you can buy. And then I think what I'll do is then I'll put reading next. So I'll have a reading square here, and I'm just going to leave this here. We all know the bottom is going to be the checklist, and we did just see that. So again, use your imagination. And then this one will be bills. So every month I'll just go ahead and write my bills here. Originally, I had them over here on this page, but I don't think I need the full page for that. So because Planner Kate has these kits, I'm really excited. I'm also super excited to have some accountability to get back into reading because I definitely need to do that. I need to go to the library and read, and I love to read out loud to my family because reading is hard for some of them, and I think that's just like a family bonding thing that we can do. So excited to get back into that. So that's what I'm going to be using the dashboard space for. And so I'll have those functional things in here, and then monthly steps will go here. Let's just put these guys back, and then we'll get back over there to the other side of the planner. So yeah, not much is different, but it was enough different that I wanted to give you guys an update. We'll have just each of our months and our weeks, and then back here in this section, originally when I did this, I think I had my steps here, but I did change this to go ahead and be a period tracker, and it's cool because I can do it for each of the months. So it'll kind of tell me what time in the month it happens, that kind of thing, how many days. I may even put like keys of symptoms, any notes, that kind of thing. That would be cool. And then I'm doing a 100-mile challenge on my bike this year, starting in July. If anybody would like to join me, that would be cool. I'm also thinking about adding maybe like wellness planning, wellness vlogs into this channel. So if that's something you would want to watch, let me know in the comments, because I just sit here and I show you my hands, and I don't shop as much. You are going to see a shopping vlog this week, which is super exciting, but I don't shop as much as I used to. So that is a cool time when we used to get to hang out together, and I used to get to be face to camera, but not so much anymore. I don't have a ton of those. So I would like to incorporate more like vloggy style videos, but if that is not your jam, let me know and I'll keep it to myself. Maybe I'll do it on TikTok or something. Then I have over here movies to watch, and these inserts for your notes pages, you can get these on Planner Kate on her website. Again, none of this is sponsored. This is not an affiliate. I just love her stickers. I love her shop so much. I have TV shows to watch, so I'll add that on there. And then I have places to go, so places that I would like to visit the next year. Books to read. So this will be actually cool, and it will help me to like make decisions about what books I want to read and like read with my family and that kind of thing. And then I have birthdays in here. I'm also going to be tracking, I had a birthdays little key on that big overview, so I'll have them back here in kind of list format, and then I'll be able to add them to that other calendar up front. So I think that will work really well too. And then gift ideas. So I think this will be cool. I think what I'm going to do is section this maybe into like 4 sections. I've thought about getting one more of these and or maybe even sectioning this into like 2 sections or something like that, because my kids are each getting like, I think they get like 3 gifts each year, and then we have like stocking stuffers and things. So it'd be nice to have one that's dedicated just to my kids. So I think I will add one more on this last page back here. So we'll have gift ideas on 2 pages, which would be cool. And then I also I added the budget. We all know this, that I added the budget section in here. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I will definitely be thinking of ideas and ways that I can make this the most efficient possible. So really excited about that. And I think that's where I'm at with my planner currently. Yeah, those are the major updates. I do have another one of these like snap-in things that I was thinking about adding, but oh my gosh, I'm just like wild with freedom now that I have all of this space in this planner. I have so much space. I have room for activities, you know, it's, oh my gosh, it's so cool. I love it so much. I'm like half in this planner, half in my other one. It's really just like that time of year, but I cannot wait to be fully into this planner. There's like nothing like starting a brand new planner. I'm really excited about it. That is it. Let me know if you are moving into a new planner for July, or if you are starting a new planner in July, or what your current planning system is. I would love to know. So many of you have shared really cool ideas for planning with me in the comments. We've had so many good conversations about this previously, and I would love to know that. So thanks so much in advance for sharing and taking a look at how I am going to be using my one planner, the one planner to rule them all. So this is how I'm going to organize my life. I'm going to talk more about that. Yeah, this is the one planner to rule them all. I will do more videos on how I use this planner for my whole life, ways that I can put things in here that I would need like a whole sheet for in a Franken planner before, and how that has impacted my life, how I'm more successful in here. And then again, if you guys have any topics that you would like me to talk about in upcoming videos, please feel free to let me know. I would be happy to do that. So let me know down below. And yeah, I'm really excited. Oh, there is one thing missing from this that I will also update. I do need like a bookmark to show where I am weekly in the planner, but I will add one of those in. I have one in my other planner that I think I need to move, but I also have a really fun EdiView one that I might add. So I just need to wade through all of this planner stuff. That's what I'm currently doing. I took a bunch of pictures of planner stuff today, so still really hopeful that I'll get some of that posted to my Mercari shop and then be able to give you guys the link. Again, not everything is going to get posted all at once, so if you're looking for something specific, I have been working with people on the side, like outside of Mercari. Also, Mercari does charge me like a fee, just a heads up. So if you want to like make an offer and you want to get the product a little bit cheaper, we can make that deal outside of Mercari, but the pricing might seem a little bit higher on Mercari because I do have to work around that fee as well. So if you want to get a deal, we can do that. I will say that I don't have an active PayPal, so I use mostly Apple Pay and Venmo. So yeah, if you guys want to do that, we can definitely do that if you're interested, or if you're just having fun and going along the ride too, that's really cool. So thanks in advance for being here. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Caitlin. I would love it if you would hit that red subscribe button down below and follow along. And if you are one of my current friends, followers, I've seen so many new faces around here and I'm so excited. It makes me have like a new zest for this channel to see new people coming in and sharing their opinions and kind of mixing with the folks who've been here for so long and really like building into our community. And then also like having folks that have been like tried and true viewers for so long. It's just everything right now about this channel makes me so excited, and being here every day is like as little as I could possibly be here. I don't think I could step away. I'm just really happy to be here with you guys. So thanks in advance for being here. And if you'd like to find me anywhere else, all of my socials, my other socials are linked down below, but you can definitely find me on Instagram at creatinginchaos_official. And then I'm also over on TikTok. Still haven't memorized that handle, but it is linked in the description box below. I do have some affiliate codes and some coupon codes if you are shopping any other planner brands. And then I will be sharing Planner Kate and EC down below, but neither one of those are affiliate links. Not yet anyway. But I would love to be a part of their affiliate teams. So if you guys are so inclined to purchase an Erin Condren or anything from Planner Kate, and you are recommended by me, I would love it if you would add a note or something, or let them know that I sent you if that's a possibility on your order. So thank you in advance for all of your love and support. And if you want to support any of my other projects, anything I've done in the past is linked down below. And then upcoming projects like the podcast and the social media Patreon will also be linked down there as well. And with that, you guys, by the way, have fun today.